Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here. Still fighting a wicked cold in addition to the forces of the Oathbreakers, but despite occasionally pausing to cough up a lung, I'm ready to once again head into battle in Tyranny. In last episode, Club Slugman went all LLKS on Verse and Mocking Blaze in an attempt to wound them. LLKS, by the way, of course, Club Slugman's rap name, which stands for Ladies Love Kool Slugman. And yeah, I spelled cool with a K because, like a pack of menthol cigarettes, Club Slugman is dangerous but alluring. That Club Slugman, he's a bad boy. He's the kind of guy you'd see at a convenience store like 11:30 a.m. on a Tuesday buying a carton of smokes and a six-pack of tall boys before stepping outside to immediately light up, crack a brew, and climb behind the wheel of a jacked-up 4x4. Club Slugman, he's just too damn cool and stupid to think about the consequences of his actions. Slugman is a creature of pure id. He lives entirely by instinct. He's raw, he's primal, and that's why the ladies love him. Sure, they'd probably love him a lot more if he got a regular 9-to-5 job, a haircut, shaved once in a while, and maybe took the occasional bath because, let's face it, I think we all know what a rugged mountain man like Club Slugman is going to smell like. Running around in that armor all day, sweaty as hell, he's got to have a serious case of swamp ass, and I bet his nutsack smells like a can of old tamales. It's got to be hideously foul. But hey, old tamale sack, that's a manly smell. Those natural pheromones, that's how Club Slugman is going to woo Verse, or alternatively, Mocking Blaze, whichever one of them seems more amenable to Club Slugman's stylings. Ladies love nothing more than the powerful bodily funk of an unwashed scrotum, or at least that's Club Slugman's operative theory. It's not my theory, but, it's not my theory because I have some experience with that. And let me tell you, stinky scrotum, fellas, not necessarily the way to go. But let's see what's going on here in this old camp. We got some work to do. Mocking Blaze is here if we are going to woo her. If we want to introduce her to our scrotal funk, we're going to have to probably talk to her first. Maybe buy her a drink, maybe take her to dinner, movie, something. I don't know. You into Michael Bay films, Mocking Blaze? What do you think? I mean, you are a blaze there, and there are plenty of explosions in any Michael Bay film. Seems like it should be your natural go-to theater choice. Drastus, the prisoner says his name is Tarkus Demos. Drastus lets out a long sigh, tapping his gauntleted finger to his temple. That I don't think there's a complicated matter. He dies. His family's been a driving force behind the Vendrian Guard. Killing him should demoralize whatever's left of the Tarkus clan. Okay, Mocking Blaze says no, we mustn't kill him. But we must offer the enemy redemption. Well, save for their inbred nobles, just ask the Queenslayer. The chanter lets out a hearty chuckle through an incomplete set of teeth. Oh, wait a minute. Incomplete set of teeth? Girl! Nah, dog, say it ain't so. I want to romance you, but if you got a real jacked up grill, honey, that may be a deal breaker. Corpses can't serve the chorus, so while mercy always pains me, it is what the voices of Nirat commands. Okay, so Mocking Blaze, we have gained favor with the Scarlet Course. Your old scouts, the ones assigned to us after the Fatebinder made good on Cairn's heir, have done very well serving the course. Besides, Kairos does not wish to rule over an empty wasteland. We must adopt these tiersmen, else we will have no one to serve us in the coming years. Well, while I don't appreciate her lack of affinity for modern dentistry, I do appreciate her enslave our foes kind of paradigm. This is good. Club Slugman needs servants. We let you take prisoners, but you can't control them. You send these conscripts out to patrol, and they never return, defecting all over again. I can't let this nonsense strategy continue. Oh, why do I have a feeling like we're going to be the one to decide this? Yeah, all right. So once again, these people have turned to the wisdom of Club Slugman to adjudicate their decision. How did Club Slugman wind up a Fatebinder? It's got to be because of his whole primal outlook. The fact that he rules on pure instinct. He doesn't really think about matters. He doesn't adjudicate these things. He just comes on the situation. People are like, Fatebinder, what should we do? And then Club Slugman just goes with his gut. Mocking Blaze, well, I insist this Oathbreaker be taken to the voices of Nerat, leaving us at an impasse. Fortunately, we have a Fatebinder here to settle the matter for us. Chanter turns to you, an expectant smile creeping across her face and displaying her incompletely shattered mouth. Girl, you shouldn't be smiling like that, man. Maybe cover your mouth with your hand or something. I don't know. So what say you? What should become of this prisoner? I do like execute the Oathbreaker, one chance to surrender is enough, or the chorus should be its chance to recruit. Now, just murder him. That's fine. You have gained wrath with Scarlet Chorus. You have gained favor with the disfavored. Isn't that a contradiction in terms? How can I be favored with the disfavored? The Tearsman can't be trusted. Rakes, thieves, and whores, nothing more. We were far too merciful the first time. Drastus nods to a nearby warrior. Have this one tied up. He and his friends can watch each other rot in the sun. I thought you were just going to kill him. And we'll keep you here any longer, Fatebinder. I know you have important business in the valley. Why are you told me you were going to kill this man. I can crush his skull right now. You don't have to waste rope or men to tie him. Just let me smash his skull in. That's it. He's dead. Also, I'm taking his shit. Ooh, he's got shoes. Rendering Guard Heavy Bronze Greaves. Are these better than the shoes that we have? All right, let's take everything. Hold on. Got to check the inventory. Did Daddy just get a new pair of shoes? Let's take a look. I can't see my shoes. Oh, here we go. This is in the party stash. All right, so new shoes. So they're half a point of armor. As I understand it, armor just reduces, that would be a half a point of damage reduction on everything that we get. And it's extra bonus against crush or corrode. It does lower our recovery time, but that quickness bangle that we picked up from Susanna Hoff is helping us out in that department. We would lose some deflection, disengagement defense. We don't care about that. Slugman never disengage. Yeah, let's put these bad boys on. Verse, what kind of shoes are you wearing? Let's take a look at your shoes. Are these shoes better for you? What about this helmet? Is this helmet? You don't have a helmet at all. My girl's not going into battle. I mean, I love your sweet rockin' hairdo. That is a kinky style and mohawk, baby. And also gives me an opportunity to throw some compliments your way. Pitch a little woo, as it were. You would gain 1% deflection, but you would lose 0.2 of a second of recovery. I'm actually okay with that. Let's get you a little bit more armor. Here, you carry your own old shoes, though. Club Slugman is kind of going to haul those around for you. Club Slugman is nobody's pack mule. Also, how do we switch to the bow? I kind of want to make Verse go full bow build. Can we do this? Also, change your stance.
I see as the crow flies.
Wait a minute, what? You see as the crow flies. Is this an SAT question? I see as the crow flies, but the whale swims as the dog wallows. I didn't do well in that part of the SATs. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't take the SAT. I took the ACT because I don't live in the East Coast. How do we change your weapon, though? Yeah, there we go. Let's have you. Okay, so you should be like on bow focus. Also, don't we have your AI set to be mostly bow oriented? I thought that we had done this. I also don't remember. This thing needs to go away. Oh, close that, and this needs to go away. It won't go away. How do we change your AI, though? Seeking Sheath, which gives you bonus accuracy. That's what we want, correct? Yes. Stop running around, Verse. How do I open your AI? Oh, here, hold on a minute. Right-click to change party AI. I did that a minute ago and didn't do anything. And so she's defending party as an archer. That's exactly what we want. All right. Everything is coming up, Slugman. So, only one thing to do before we move on, which is steal everything. Oh, hey, we can talk to this person. You have a name, which means you're probably important. What's up, Kozma? Seen anybody around here named Kramer? No? What about Newman? Fatebinder, what an honor to have one of Tunan's court visit our humble holdfast. Need supplies? Bursting with energy, the merchant slams her palm down on top of the crate. If so, you've come to the right place. Wow, she's really excited to buy our old garbage. Yeah, let's see what you got. Bronze War Mace. That's exactly what we have. So you have a whole bunch of different weapons. Lesser Healing Potion. What do you do? Gives us 35% health. Scroll, Sigil of Lightning. I don't care about sigils. Some camping supplies. Those might be useful. Can we sell any of our junk? You want to buy some of our old garbage? You apparently only sell things. You don't buy things. All quality levels. Can I not sell you stuff? Oh, this is in our party stash. So how do we get? Okay, we take this stuff out of the stash and then maybe we can sell it. Because I don't really want any of this junk. Lesser Sigil of Reaching. Takes 14 lore. Slugman does not have enough lore. Well, let's get rid of that then. Put this stuff in our. Is that a bar of silver? Oh, it's a whetstone. That I think we may hang on to. That seems relatively useful. Potion of Protection. These healing potions, those we're going to hang on to. This stuff, though, can we trade this? We can trade it for 9 bronze rings and 84 copper rings. Oh, we should probably keep this walking death mushroom too, though, because that's like some kind of res heal. The rest of this stuff I don't give a damn about. A wheel of cheese. Oh, the food is a buff. +1 finesse. I don't really care. Honor guard, bronze faults. Nah, trade all this stuff. Club Slugman's never using a sword. It's just not going to happen. Thanks, Quartermaster. I appreciate your patronage. Who else is there to talk to? Drastus, you got anything else to say, buddy? No? Okay. I love that we sent Verse over to do our talking for us. Clearly, somebody knows that Club Slugman is not really a... He's not gifted with the speech. He's not an orator by any means. A Skycap gives us +10 lore for 120 seconds. Hey, we could use a magic spell. We could eat a mushroom and learn magic. Guys, I ate a mushroom and learned magic. No, you didn't, Pete. You're just doing peyote out in the damn desert. You didn't learn shit. You do not know magic, Pete. Just eating a bunch of psilocybins, that's all. There's no magic involved. It's just, it's drugs. So is there anything else around here we can steal, or should we just leave? Can we leave? We robbed... Oh, wait, what's this? There's a hand down here. What do you do? Well, first off, I guess we have to walk closer to you. Oh, we should talk to Mocking Blaze, too. Hey, Mocking Blaze, what's up? We sing the Anthem of Pain. Is that like that song that Silverchair did? They sang a song called Anthem. Is that what it all is? Is it a song for the brokenhearted? Like Bon Jovi rip?
Can't do that.
Can't do that, huh, Club? Well, how do we get over here? Can we get up here?
Sorry, can't. Can't do that.
You can't do a lot of things, Club. Let's face it. There's a lot of things you can't do. Can't read, can't write. Well, okay, I can't read and can't write, but... Wait, how do we get over here? Oh, we gotta run out the gate? We gotta go all the way around? Good lord, that's gonna take forever. Oh, hey, Tarkus is... we gotta stop and talk to him. Verse, you okay? Yeah, we'll let you work that out. We'll just come back to you later. So what is this? What's this hand do? Climb the wall. 30 athletics. Use the holes in the wall to climb it. Hell yeah, we'll use the holes in the wall to climb it. We got Club Slugman up here. Also, Verse has teleported to the top of the wall. That was quite handy. Oh, there's a locked chest, though.
Sorry, can't.
Yeah, I know you can't, Club, because it's a locked chest, and you're nowhere near clever enough to ever pull off something like unlocking that. Can't we just smash it with the hammer? Guess not. Seems like the kind of thing that Club would just try and solve with brute force. When all you have is a club, every problem looks like a nail. Let's go, well, or if you're Club Slugman, really, you can, when you have a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. When you're Club Slugman and all you have is a club, every problem looks like a soft, squishy baby skull. Can we talk to you, Tarkus? And when I say talk to you, I mean mostly just mock you. You there, muttering through a mouthful of congealed blood. Tarkus Demos hangs from his stake. End this, I beg you. Okay. You plunge your weapon into his heart, ending his life with one quick thrust. Didn't I more like crush his skull? I did promise that I would kill him, and I don't think he's gonna be a particularly good object lesson there. I don't need to let him linger. This is not a Cranberry song. Let's just go murder the man. I guess this is where we gotta go. I'm assuming this is where we gotta go. It said go southeast. So we've got an overland map of some variety. Okay, we're at Vendrian's Well. It's Judge's Day, the 18 span of swords in the year 431 of our Lord Kairos. So we are here at the Edgering Ruins. I guess we have to go to the disfavored camp. It will take you 3 hours to complete your journey from the Edgering Ruins to the disfavored camp. Man, Verse is going to let Club Slugman edge for 3 hours? That's quite a session there, Club Slugman. You got some pretty remarkable stamina. And the willpower, too, holding out for 3 hours of edging. Good lord. These people here at the Edgering Rules, they know their shit. They're on their game. Be like, dude, we'll edge you for 3 hours. I'd be like, no. Could you just let me have an orgasm? I mean, hell, in 3 hours, I could probably squeeze in more than one without the edging. My refractory period is long, but it ain't that long, dog. I could go again. What's going on over here? Take what you can carry, but leave your cart, otherwise we seize you and your wares. Oh, okay. So a crescent runner is over here mucking with this guy who seems to be not happy. Hail, Fatebinder! The disfavored scout nods at your approach. Camp's on up ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. Looks to me like you're rolling a merchant. Sterling Hagnon. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. What is the Club Slugman response? I don't really care. You're on disfavored land. These warriors have every right to kill you. Should be more this is none of my concern. Once again, I've gained favor with the disfavored. Right you are. We'll take care of this, vulture. Crescent Runner nods to you with a knowing smile. Yep, because Club Slugman does not give a shit about international trade disputes, but I will steal from his wagon now that he's... Slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask me something first. What do you... Okay, hold on. Now, see, Club Slugman is not a smart man. He's not. But admittedly, he does kind of have a romantic eye on Verse here. And she's like, hey, baby, we need to talk. And Club Slugman knows that's code. Ordinarily, I'd be dismissive and say, I don't have time for this. I got a mission. I'm Club Slugman. But in this case, I'm going to make time. What's that, Verse? What's on your mind, girl? The voices of Nerad told me that you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but fear I'm only hearing half the story. Also, having met you, I can't imagine that you're any sort of mediator. You seem like an oafish dunce who just wants to hit things with a club. So let's have it out. What's so special about you? I'm here to deliver an edict from Kairos, which technically is true and also why I'm here. Nothing to tell you. Why so suspicious? What else has the voice of Nerad told you? Well, we don't have the subterfuge or lore to do anything special. I'm curious what else the voices of Nerad has told you, though. Only that I could find you in the Edgering ruins, you know, edging for like 3 hours. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Mantani River. She laughs, but there's a forced nature to it. Because she wants to watch me bathe in the river? Why the forced laughter, Verse? You seem a little nervous. What else has the voice of Nerad told you? That's going to get us the exact same thing. All right, well, I'm just going to be honest. Club Slugman is not smart enough to successfully remember when he has lied to someone before. When you're dumb as Club, it's too hard to keep lies straight. It's best to just tell the truth all the time, because then you don't have to remember anything. We gained loyalty with Verse. Yeah, that's right, girl. Verse likes a forthright and honest Club. That makes a crazy kind of sense, considering how long the siege has taxed the armies. I can't understand why Kairos would send you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says? I'm just going to be honest. Again, Club Slugman, he's guileless. He is a creature of pure id. He exists in a primal state of beauty. He really is kind of like the beatific man. He's the romantic ideal. He exists as pure nature. Archons must claim Ascension Hall by Kairos Day of Swords or all will perish. One more thing for the Archons to fight over. Well, thanks for cluing me in. If Kairos sends any lightning our way, just tell me when to duck. Oh, don't worry, girl. Club Slugman's got your back. Why are you so suspicious, though? Just a feeling I got when the Archons are together, the air gets as taut as a bowstring. I can't help but think that no amount of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. You're probably right. All right, we got to go meet with the... Well, why do you think they're at odds, actually? This is Club Slugman clearly humoring Verse here. He's like, no, baby, tell me about your day. Club Slugman wants to know what's going on in your world. And then I'm going to introduce you to my sweaty, disgusting, smelly scrotum. I've been with the Scarlet Corps since the early days of the Conquest, so I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about these two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. I heard tell that Graven Ash and the voices of Nerat shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. By my authority, the Archons will fall in line, because that's how Club Slugman rolls. You do what you're told. Man, Verse is digging the Club Slugman stylings, too. She's all about my forthright, honest, and brutal nature. Sounds like exactly the attitude to set this campaign in the right direction. I don't envy you the task of getting them to cooperate, which sounds about as easy as teaching a tornado to heal. I'll teach a tornado to sit down and beg. I show up my baby club, and that tornado's going to come right into tracks. And this time, I'm not talking about my penis. I'm going to show it to Club that I used to murder children. He'll threaten a tornado, be like, hey, tornado, you got kids, right? Yeah, you see this club? Uh-huh. It's crushed the skulls of 1,000 infants. You want your little baby tornadoes to get clubbed by my club? Actually, that sounded a little creepy. All right, enough of this. We got to meet with the Archons. You have gained fear with verse. Okay. Yeah, all right. She's a little afraid of Club Slugman because I made the comment about introducing her to my smelly scrotum. You're probably right to be a little afraid, verse. Don't let me hold you back. I'm sure whatever you're here to do is important enough that you don't need me stepping in your path. The war tent is just past the center of the camp. One last thing. Be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously, and most have suffered too many blows to the head. Was that a subtle come-on verse? Talking about blows to the head? I mean, blow to the head, that could be construed as maybe like an offer of fellatio. I know we're supposed to be going to the center of camp, but I kind of like to wander around, look about a bit. What's this over here? There's like footprints? Oh, that goes to, okay, so that, oh, the little footprints are like indicating that we can use this to go to another part of the map, right? There's a merchant's card here. We need somebody who knows how to pick a lock. And clearly there's nowhere else to go but into the camp. What do we have here? Step closer and present yourself. I've gained favor with the disfavored. Stone Shield, the Stormcaller has arrived. Yeah, it's going to be a whirlwind of gore when you guys fail to take the camp by the Overlord's stated date and Club Slugman has to read the Edict of Teeth and Horror. It's an honor to welcome you to disfavored camp. Must have been a terrifying honor to be the mouthpiece of Kairos magic. You lucky sod. Yeah. When in doubt, Club Slugman just glares silently. He also does that to give himself time of something to say, because Club Slugman isn't really very clever. But he is wise enough to heed to the adage of it's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt. Go on in, soldier gesture towards the gate. The Archons are expecting you. You'll find them in the war tent at the center of camp. Yeah. Talking about a war tent, you're also talking about Club Slugman's pants come about 6 a.m. Got a real war tent here, baby. You want to help old Club Slugman take care of it? What's up, Pentabor? You seem to be gesturing for me to come near you. Hail to you, guardian of the law. The man dressed in merchant finery greets you with a smile. If you have a few excess rings weighing you down, best unburden yourself before a battle. Know that if this is the favored suffer a merchant in their camp, that must be a man selling only the finest provisions and armaments. He points to a collection of shields, rations, satchels, wineskin, and other sundries. Take a look and let me see if something interests you. Oh, so we could, like, threaten the shit out of this guy if we, we're either a soldier, a lawbreaker, a noble scion, a soldier, or a diplomat. But instead, I guess we'll just let me see your stuff. Anything I like? You have almost exactly the same shit that the previous guy had. I did want to pick up some camping supplies, though. I don't want 7 of them. I will take 2. 2 units of camping supplies. It's going to take 80 of our copper rings. That's fine. What do you want? Armored men, speak to Uncle Pentabor if you have ring. I don't care about Uncle Pentabor. What's up, Barrack? You can't make out the ironclad soldier's expression under his twisted helmet. He merely stares at you. Sparring dummy? Yep, there it is. Thanks for letting me know what it is. It shows the deep gouges of hard use. Are those deep gouges of hard use, or, you know, if you say, oh, it would be like showing the deep gouges like Mocking Blaze did. Somebody gouged her mouth all up. So, like, only people that have names then are worthy of talking to, like Tanis here. What's up, dog? Curses the air as a blade of thin iron breaks in half beneath his hammer. Preparing weapons with scrap isn't exactly why I got into this craft, but our supplies are spent. He wipes the sweat from his brow and gets a better look at you. Like the cut of your jib, boy. Why not forge bronze? You look like you know how to swing a hammer. Bronze will do in a pinch, don't get me wrong. It could take a beating and get back into shape, unlike the stubborn iron we have here. He glances at a pile of his work with dread, and we always have plenty of tin and copper lying around, so supplies aren't the problem. It's a rare smith who can churn out military-grade bronze consistently. More often than not, it comes out soft. Look around camp. We're garbing the Legion head to toe in iron because it's cheaper and easier to produce for the masses. Couldn't do that with bronze. I think you may have your metals confused. They call the disfavored the Iron Legion for a reason. Strategy and skill may be our backbone, but our claws are made of iron, the good stuff that comes from the smiths in Lethian's Crossing. Why not forge your own iron, then? Only the forge-bound smiths can make the stuff. They know the secret of iron. All I can do is mend and maintain their craft. It takes a master, nay, an artist, to make a piece of iron fit for an indomitable soldier such as the disfavored. Yeah, okay. So clearly this is a side quest, and you're going to shoehorn me into trying to get you some iron. Last shipment sent down to Mantani went missing near the Echowal Crossing, and I'm afraid we won't be seeing any more now that the valley is sealed off. Iron is Tunan's responsibility. Why is this the first I'm hearing of it? Keep your voice down! Tanis flinches and lowers his own. Graven Ash doesn't want to cause a panic or any information to the Vendrian Guard. Best case scenario, the iron tumbled off a boat and is rusting on a riverbed. Worst case, it ends up in enemy hands. What an embarrassing display of incompetence, count me in. Whatever. If I find myself in Akawal and I see any iron, I'll bring it your way. Appreciate that. That is the great general, more than you might guess. Maybe he isn't quick to offer his thanks to outsiders, but I know he'll be grateful for your help. Would be a boon to the war effort if our iron was recovered. I'm here to help, even if that, well... Club Slugman is not trustworthy and would never encourage other people to trust him because he is an honest man. Anybody who's really desperate to say, trust me, that person is never trustworthy. So I'm just going to say I'm here to help, even if that means cleaning up the Archon's messes. Also, fuck the Archons. Oh, I gained wrath with this favored. Yeah, that's right. No need to salt the wound, Fatebinder. I beg to differ. None of us is mistaken in thinking the siege has gone exactly as planned. Glances the crate beside and points to a small set of notches in the wood. You see that? That's how we tell apart our iron shipments from the rest. Inconspicuous so people don't go snooping around. You want to keep an eye out for these. Good hunting. Do you sell stuff, though? You do. What do you sell? Anything good? New quest. Forge-bound iron. All right. We'll get around to that eventually. Oh, we can wear... Oh, yeah. This guy sells, like, disfavored armor. Oathbound helm. Is it any good? It gives us way more armor. Lowers our recovery, deflection, and accuracy. No, thank you. Stone shield helm. I don't want stuff that lowers my accuracy. Apparently helmets are really bad for your accuracy. We're definitely not going to use shield. Is this staff? Not a mace or a hammer, so we're not going to use that. What about boots or shoes? We got any gloves? Ceremonial Fatebinder of Tunin gloves. So these gloves are a straight upgrade. 1% deflection, lower our recovery time, give us more precision, and give us, unarmed DPS, which we don't really care about. Oh, gloves are something that make the gloves actually modify your hand damage. That's interesting, but I don't think it's worth like a sixth of our fortune. What about these shoes? They're actually less armor. No, we don't need those. We're fine. You sell junk. No wonder everybody's disdaining you for being a crappy smith. Your wares are garbage. So where's the camp in the center of town? I'm tired of wandering around like an asshole talking to every random passing merchant. Sure, we picked up a side quest, but... Ooh, you look impressive. Bitter Quip? This guy's got the greatest name of all time. Glory to the voices of Nerat, projecting his salutation for all to hear. The grinning blood chanter raps his staff against the ground as you approach. Fatebinder, Club Slugman, I presume. His smile quickly retreats, giving way to a sour scowl. Well, yep, I'm Club Slugman's used to that. I'm Bitter Quip, and I'm here as the emissary of the Scarlet Chorus. Bitter Quip looks at you impatiently. What's it like working with the disfavored? What can you tell me of the Scarlet Chorus or Felwell? What do you tell me of the Scarlet Chorus here, champ? Chorus is the future of the tiers. I feel only derision and pity for those who fear our inevitable ascension. Bitter Quip looks at you with a raised eyebrow. What in particular would I like to know? What's your role in the chorus? I'm a blood chanter. My magic can turn the will of the man in a tide of battle. I've held command for 3 years now, though being forced to keep an eye on disfavored is not the reward I envisioned for my service thus far. Sounds as if you really like the voices of Nerat. That was a complete non sequitur. Scowls and says nothing. Tell me about the voices of Nerat. Supreme Commander and Public Servant, he who set us free but directs all. Bitter Quip smiles as he talks, his face turning flush. The voices of Nerat is the epitome of what each of us can be, a magician without equal and the leader of uncountable numbers. Isn't the point of numbers for them to be counted? If you have uncountable numbers, aren't you sort of defeating the purpose? That's all for now. I don't really care about anything else you have to say, Bitter Quip. Also, I can't help but notice you didn't really get in a whole lot of bitter quipping going on there. Fragrant spices them to mask the potent smell of whatever creature they've decided to cook. So it's some rancid meat that's overspiced, is that what you're saying? Here's the tent in the center of town. All right, let's go get this shit over with. Actually, as we enter the tent in the center of town and get ready to unravel this mystery, this might be a pretty reasonable place to go ahead and wrap things up. Who have we got here? Iron Marshal Aranyos. Yesterday, you chided me for wishing to come. Okay, perhaps the voices in your skull ought to come to a consensus if we wish to be taken seriously. All right, so we've clearly got... Oh, this is the voices of Nerat and Graven Ash. Oh, very interesting. We're going to have to adjudicate this decision, but I think this is definitely something for us to pick up next time. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And I'm sorry, I know not a lot happened, but I have a feeling the first couple episodes of Tyranny are going to be very light on the action and very heavy on exposition. They're trying to sort of get us immersed in the game world, get us set up. Hopefully next episode we'll get to see some action, even if it's us just fighting either the voices of Narad or Graven Ash to the death. One of the two, I don't care. As long as Club Slugman's hammer finds a home, he's happy, and that is true whether he's talking about his baby club or his actual club or his penis. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.